Welcome to the Middle Sisters, where we dive into the middle of everything. Our podcast is about our family, our life, laughter, and the sisterhood we share in middle life. Hi, Mitzi.
What episode is this now? Number 12.
Yeah, our 12th episode. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Well, we'll keep going if you want to keep listening.
Well, we decided to talk about a topic of being left behind.
Yep.
First of all, how was your week?
It's okay. I was down for a few days, got sick, but I still went to church Sunday and got my patriarchal blessing. So that was exciting.
That's a milestone in your life.
Yes. Finally got that. And so I felt better. I just went to lunch with a old best friend from, goodness, we met when we were 12.
Junior high, high
11,
school.
12, sixth grade.
Oh, sixth grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we had fun talking about a lot of old stories.
Yeah, we're blessed with good friends.
Yes.
In our lives,
good friends.
We've had lifelong friends. Once a friend, always a friend. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I even feel like today I was like, I need to reach out to my friend Julie. That was my first best friend in Idaho.
Oh, yes.
So you remember her?
Yeah, I have actually a few friends from Idaho, Colorado. Like I circled up to go to Rick's College, which is BYU, Idaho now, and had Arizona friends, Colorado friends, Boise, Idaho friends, all up there. It was a nice dynamic because I was like, wow, I'm still so close to these people, right?
Yeah, that's good.
So friendships usually last in our lives. I think we got that too from watching Wendy keep friend after friend after friend.
Yeah. Well, it's good. It's good to know people that have known you as a kid. Sort of brings you back to your real self. I think after life throws you around.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I get to go back to being a kid again.
Well, life will reinvent us so many times, right? We're evolving all the time. So it is nice to say, oh, yeah, I could just be this simple child.
Yeah, talk about our old times, which they weren't always simple, but we just had a lot of fun. So great memories.
Mm-hmm. So as we look back, Mitzi's going to tell a story about being left behind. Where were you left behind when we lived in Boise?
Taco time. You keep writing down Taco Bell, but it was taco time. I don't think Taco Bell was invented, or it certainly wasn't in Idaho. So, and ironically, it was like my favorite place to eat, I believe, at the time.
We lived the fried burritos.
Yes, those deep fried rolled. Well, they call them. Do they call them burritos or tacos? Because they're like skinny.
I don't know. They're like a taquito, but we dipped them in ranch dressing.
Yeah, and the tots.
Oh, yes,
tater tots. Well, because Uncle Bob and Aunt Tina just took me. I felt like a kid again. They took me to taco time when I was up there a few months ago, and I was like, oh.
The good old days. Again. You know, when Andrea and I are together, she always has to take me through a taco time drive-through.
Yeah.
Just for old time's sake. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were how old when you were left at taco time?
Oh, goodness. I don't even know. I probably should have asked Mom this. Do you know?
I think you were 4. 3 or 4.
Okay.
I was thinking it's like my granddaughter. She's around the 3, 4 age.
Yeah, I mean, old enough to like know, because I feel like I do remember seeing, like, going up to the door to go get in the car, but you guys were pulling out and leaving, and good thing I didn't go running after the car, right? Like, I just was calm and just sort of looking at it. I feel like the reason why I remember it, because I feel like I remember feeling a pit in my stomach, like
oh no, they left me.
Oh no, like it was it was shocking.
So the rest of the story is we're all in the Suburban. We pull up to the house.
Yeah.
And everyone gets out. And Mom says, where's Mitzi? She's thinking one of the older kids had gotten you in the car.
Well, she says she told Wendy to get me, but I don't know.
So the whole drive back to taco time, my mom's giggling. She has a nervous laugh.
She's laughing like a crazy person.
And Dad's like, okay, calm down. It's all right. And you don't have cell phones to be calling the taco time to say, hey, do you have a child there? Right. You just get back in the car and you just hustle race back.
Yeah, so apparently they come in. I guess they had called the police. They said I was just sitting there calm.
The taco time people called the police?
Yes, because they noticed. I feel, and you know, who knows if you are replaying it and you think you remember, but I feel like I remember them being very nice and saying, well, why don't you come over here? And they gave me a milkshake and I wasn't crying or anything.
Yeah.
Like, I think I just felt fine and calm because they were very nice. Mm-hmm. And so that's when Mom and Dad came in. They said I was just like sitting there on the counter drinking a milkshake. Like, it was
no big deal.
Big deal. But the people there looked at them like they were just the worst. And they said they had called the police. And so they just grabbed me and skedaddled. They just got out of there.
Yeah, they didn't wait around to be questioned. Huh?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there are other memories we have that we were left places to be picked up later. Yeah. Oh, I have actually nightmares of this in my life now, thinking, oh, what did I put Mom and Dad through with some of these scenarios? Like one of them was you and I were dropped off at this bizarre mall.
Right.
And it was just like a little outlet mall, but indoor.
Yeah. Is it Boise Meridian area? I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
I think it was called the
Bazaar Mall. And it just had a few shops in there. We're going to buy a slip for church. And then Mom takes our cousins and our older siblings to Wild Waters, drops them off for the day. And then we decide, Mom's taking too long. This is forever. And we're like, we don't find anything. So we're just going to walk home. So we start walking home. Mom comes back to that Bazaar Outlet Mall and looks for us, can't find us, panics, goes back to the Wild Waters water park, picks up our siblings and cousins and says, come help me find the two girls. And they swarm the mall and we're nowhere to be found because we're at home sitting there on the couch watching TV.
Did we even get home? I remember that walk being so long and we were on a busy road where I think
we were by Capitol High School. So
it flying by.
Well, probably, yeah. There's no sidewalk on that one.
Yeah.
Remember, it was just like a field.
That. Yes.
And then
it was hot.
I thought we got back home. It was before Mom picked us up, right? You remember being picked up?
Did she get mad at you? Because I don't think she got mad at me.
I don't think Mom ever got mad, but she would lay on like this heavy disappointment. Not like a guilt trip, but just like, why didn't you wait for me?
Yeah.
Like you caused all this trouble. Why didn't you just wait for me? And I look back and I'm like, I was so impatient. And yet now as an adult, I feel like I'm the most patient person and people know me as being patient. But as a child.
Well, maybe you learned to be patient after that scenario.
Well, several of them, though. I kept learning the same lesson.
Yeah.
I was in 7th grade. A friend of mine, we went to a movie. Mm-hmm. Mom was supposed to pick us up right after the movie was out. And there were shops there, you know, like the old mall, like outdoor mall. Mm-hmm. So we're like going from shop to shop. In every shop, I'm calling the house. Can I borrow your phone? To the counter people. Call home. It's ring, 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 ring.
Wow.
Or it's busy. Like there's no way to get a hold of Mom. Like she forgot about me. Okay, we're just left behind here. Yeah. So we start walking. And from this point, I mean, we're way south, kind of by the airport. We have to go through the downtown area.
Uh-huh.
It's just kind of crazy because I remember walking the reverse of when Andrea and I did like a walkathon through Boise. And it was like, oh, I remember this street and the Capitol building or the Albertsons. But then I'm like, oh my gosh. So I stop at a Skipper's with my friend. I said, can I borrow your phone? And Rob picks up and he's like, you were in so much trouble. Dad has been looking for you. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, stay exactly where you are and I'll tell Dad where you are. Yeah. So when Dad picks us up, he said, why did you walk all the way from the movie theater here I have an important business meeting because we were leaving Boise to go to Colorado, and I guess he was trying to find some investors or whatever. And he's like, I have this important business meeting. I'm missing it because my daughter is out lost somewhere. And again, I felt like guilty, like
Did you get spanked?
Oh no, Mom and Dad never spanked.
Oh, I got SWAT after. I totally forgot about this. The movie theater one. Do you remember that? Where I was told we were watching Return of the Jedi. I don't know it's called that. I'm young enough to not really know. I thought it was just like Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dad tells me to go take Jill and Debbie, who are very, very young, to go get them snacks at the snack bar. And I'm like, I've never dealt with money before. I've never done any of this, but I'm like, okay, because you just did what you're told.
Yeah.
So I go out there. I somehow just get them their stuff. And I got to be like 7, right? Or something like that. And we try to go back into the theater, and there's a kid working there, and he's like, where's your ticket? I'm like, I don't have my ticket. Isn't the Star Wars that, like, I didn't know what to do. I'm so young, I don't know what to do. I should have just said, well, my family's in there, right? But it just was intimidating. So I was like, okay. So we just were waiting in the lobby, and we saw a bunch of people come out. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it was over. I just didn't have any idea.
Yeah.
Like, it was like the first movie I remember even going to the theater for, right? So I'm like, well, they haven't come out, and everybody's, left. And so I take Jill and Debbie and I go sit in the car. Because, it's open.
Oh, okay,
back
yeah,
then,
unlocked,
right?
Yeah.
So we're sitting there for a while, and, nobody's coming. So I go, well, let's go back in.
Yeah, those Star Wars movies were long, too.
Dad saw me and came rushing over to me and grabbed me and just swapped me. And I remember just going back in the movie and just crying the rest of the time. Because I just, it was just like chaos.
Because you're lost, yeah.
Don't know what, I don't know why I was even told to go get them,
popcorn.
But anyway, that was one of those situations where, as a kid, you're like, what in the world?
Yeah, I've been at movies where with a friend, and then the friend's parents actually were in the same theater, but because I counted on my parents picking us up, I didn't want to lose that transition of, no, my parents are coming to pick us up.
Yeah.
They're like, but we're here right now. We could just take you home. But then that transition of, but what if they come and I'm not here? So this is another thing. I was like, wait, I can't not be here because of those other scenarios.
Yeah.
And yet they forgot about us. So we sat there and sat there and sat there.
Word.
And my friend's parents could have simply taken us home. But
yeah,
the beauty,
cell
phones. The beauty of cell phones now.
Oh, they make life so easy with the maps and the just calling people, texting people whenever you need to.
Well, there was a time Jill was at Toys R Us working.
Yeah.
She called me because we were living with you guys, with Mom and Dad, when Rob and I were building our homes.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm ready to be picked up from work. And I said, okay, mom's heading out. I'll have her come get you. So I said, Mom, Jill's done with work. You can go get her. Well, Mom said, I just need to run into the grocery store for a few things. So instead of...
Don't trust her when she says that.
Well, it was... The grocery store was before the Toys R Us store. So she's like, I'll run into the store. Then I'll go get Jill. Well, Jill came home just madder than a hornet, saying, Mom left me out there in the dark. Everyone had left the store. They turned off the lights to the store.
Yeah.
And I sat there in the dark waiting for someone to pick me up. And I was like, I've been there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But everyone has those experiences where...
Right. It's how you deal with them, right?
Yeah.
It's it is what it is. Let's see. We have another... Let's see. I remember being left... I think I was, playing basketball or something in grade school, 5th grade, being left. And good thing there was a lady there going, I go to your church. And she was picking up one of her kids. I'm like, okay, she can't be bad. Mm-hmm. So I let her take me home.
Yeah. So, and we were independent.
The 80s.
Yeah, we were 70s, so independent 80s. Too. So Rob, you, Andrea, and I were at a junior high swimming pool for the summer, and we'd gone out, and you couldn't get back in. Yeah. So they're like, nope, sorry, you have to pay another fee to get it back in or something. And so we started walking home, and we got in so much trouble with that. They did pick us up, halfway between the pool and home. And I remember the concrete was so hot. We'd go from grass to the sidewalk to the grass. And we stopped at our grandparents' house. They weren't home on the way.
So what, did I have shoes?
I don't know if you had shoes.
Was somebody carrying me? Because I don't remember this.
Oh, maybe it wasn't with you. Maybe it was just Andrea and Rob and I.
I mean, I could have been there. It's just I could have been young, like too young.
Younger.
Kind of thing.
No, everyone was walking. I think it was just every man for themselves. But, I do have a scenario. So when we lived in Colorado Springs, they didn't have any school bus service. So the elementary school was a mile before the junior high, and then it was another mile, and it was the high school. So the elementary school started after the junior high.
Yeah.
And I said, Mom, please just pass the elementary school, take me to junior high, then circle back around. And Mom's like, but why? It's just this, like, go in, drop off, pull out. No, you could never do that in elementary school. Pull in.
Right. It's wait in line.
Yeah. So every morning I would walk into my social studies class late. And the social studies teacher just shook his head at me every morning, shaking his head. Well, one day I was on time, and he came into class and he about grabbed his heart and fell backwards into the blackboard. And I was like sunk down in my chair.
Uh-oh.
So then.
Wait, you want me to get Minnie? Okay. You keep talking.
So then I said, hey, it's my mother. Blame my mother. She's the one that's driving us to school. Sorry, there goes our door again. We don't expect anyone. And then all of a sudden, somebody comes in. And we're filming a podcast at the wrong times. Yeah. Hey, Mike, you're on our podcast right now.
There's something. Stop.
Put her outside.
There's something you want to say to our listeners?
Yeah, it's important you listen to these ladies because they've got a lot of wisdom.
We're talking about being left behind. Were you ever left behind where your mom forgot to pick you up?
Well, Michelle was. She forgot to get her to the hospital when she was the reason why we went and got her, So,
oh, yeah, I've heard that story.
Yeah. Yeah, big families. I think we all have at least one of the siblings has a story, right?
Yes, that's true. So anyway, we are reminiscing about, yes, what else?
Wait, I forgot my point. Shoot.
About being left behind at school or being late to school?
Late. Okay, so I remember going to Joplin, and I guess it must have been kindergarten, and always walking in late. So, yes. Our mom is so on time now, but she went through a phase where
it was getting everyone ready for school and getting everyone ready for church. But
yeah.
We were on time for church, weren't we?
No.
I remember. Oh, really?
No, I think we were always late during that time when she had all of us to deal with.
To wrangle and get us all out the door. But we were all showered and dressed up and had our hair done, and we looked great. So
yeah, she had us all perfectly coiffed.
Yeah. Yes. There's also another part about being left behind emotionally, feeling left behind. So this kind of like gives me the feeling of when I was first widowed, and when you lose a spouse, you do feel left behind.
Yeah.
You feel like, oh, they've progressed and moved on to the next world without me. Mm-hmm. And then you're still stuck here, like dealing with life, the trials of mortality.
You have to find joy. I know it's hard.
Yeah.
It's funny that I even say that because I can be real quick to go down in the circle down. Be like, no, there is no point. I don't want to be here. But then I come out of it and then I laugh a lot.
Yes.
So
yes, that's true.
I keep laughing at life sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you do feel like left behind because being the fourth and me being the third.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad kind of raised us as two separate families.
Oh yeah, we were definitely
so
split.
emotionally you felt left behind.
Well, I remember even like crying and being like, I want to come with you older three. So, because Dad just, took you older three out and did all
we
that.
We would go to rated R movies. So you were actually,
yes,
you're protected from us experiencing like some of the things that kids didn't really need it. But again, that was the 70s and 80s. You just didn't have like these labels.
Too?
Well, we got exposed to a lot because Dad being in the secular world and Mom being in the religious world, you kind of were protected. But then when Dad said, "Oh, you'll have your turn. You'll have your turn."
He'd always say, "You'll have your turn. Your turn's coming." And then he left with his secretary. And then he moved us out to Scottsdale, and that's when I, didn't have my LDS friends, and
you were left kind of behind.
It was sort of survival at that point till now.
Do you think that helped you or hurt you to move a lot?
Well, I mean, I think it hurt, but yet it's life, and if you like your experiences and who you are, and then you just go, well, it's just life.
So I think moving from Idaho, Colorado to Arizona, it actually shaped who we are. I'm supposed to become as far as friendly, able to talk to someone that's sitting next to me. I remember like going to school and saying, okay, I got to introduce myself again. Hi, I'm Afton. What's your name?
Yeah.
Like that was just my routine to just try to get to know people every time we moved. So yes, it took away some fear, but then I also remember as a child being so shy.
Yeah.
And people would never think that we were shy, but our mother was deathly shy. Mm-hmm. As a child, if she was asked to do anything like in church or go anywhere, she would just cry.
Yeah.
She would hide behind her mother's skirt often. So we have a lot of that inner shyness.
Well, we have, her dad is, loves the attention, got an award for public speaking in college, doesn't seem to have any problem with that. And then we have a mother who's extremely, shy and reserved. And so we have.
And that's what she said really attracted her to Dad was his outgoing personality, no fear. Yeah.
So there's that's interesting. I mean, I would have to say we were raised by two extremely opposite people, and maybe that's
personalities,
like we have that range,
attributes, characteristics, and I think we got a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So as we end this podcast, even though you feel left behind, it helps you to become a stronger person, right?
Oh yeah. I don't really have any problem with how life has panned out.
So that's good. And as we're in our 50s, we are learning to be like, that's it. Say lovey.
Yeah.
That's life.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good to talk about stuff, I think, because it just helps everyone else realize, hey, it's not easy. It's never going to be easy, but you just keep going and things work out.
It does. And that's where we'll end it.
Okay.
So just have the faith in life that things will work out. Just keep moving and putting one foot in front of the other.
Yep.
And life turns out how it's meant to be.
I felt like I had another story though, but I can't remember it. It's like in the back of my head. But oh well, next podcast.
Next time we'll start with it.
Yeah. All right.
All right. And thanks for hanging out in the middle of everything with us where we can stir the pot from both sides.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Bye for now.
Toodles.